Mike Leach has passed away surrounded by his loving family. Born March 9th, 1961, he was the oldest of 6 siblings, survived by his wife Sharon, his 4 children, his 3 grandchildren. This show, episode 115 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner, is a Mike Leach tribute. Tribute to the man, to the coach, to an iconic figure in modern college football. The way he related to the game, to his players, to the fans of all of college football, not just the fans of the teams that he coached. Mike Leach. This is a tribute to him. He was a 2-time National Coach of the Year, 3-time Conference Coach of the Year. He was the mastermind of the air raid offense. He was a coach of Texas Tech, Washington State, Mississippi State, at the very highest levels of Power 5 football. He loved Pirates. Now we're going to be going into some interviews that he had with people on the football field and after the game, and it's going to show what an incredible character, an iconic character he was in college football. If you went into his office, it was a paraphernalia of pirate, the history of pirates. That's why he was nicknamed Mike Leach, the Pirate. This is what he said about Pirates, Mike Leach. Pirates function as a team. There were a lot of castes and classes in England at the time. But with Pirates, it didn't matter if you were black, white, rich, or poor. The object was to get a treasure. If the captain did a bad job, you could just overthrow him. That is Mike Leach. Now let's watch a few of his interviews throughout the years. They've been posted on Twitter throughout the night. This was Mike Leach after Mississippi State win. He was in the locker room and his players wanted him to dance, to get him to dance in the locker room. Let's watch this together.
Try to get me to do it, and I was afraid they might dump something over my head if I didn't, like water and worst of all Gatorade. So I figured, I better comply, which I did. So I started out just trying to walk in place, and that was clearly not satisfactory with it. And then that wasn't satisfactory with my captors. I tried to bring the knees a little higher, and then I got the hands up to try to finish the deal off, and I do think I outdid Elaine on Seinfeld, but, as soon as I thought I was safe to stop, I did, and let them have a great time. Try to get me to...
Iconic. Just incredible. Now this next one is Mike Leach talking about, he was asked what would happen if the real life mascots would come to life in the Pac-12. Who would win in a fight, in a battle? This is Mike Leach. Only Mike Leach could say something like this.
Well, what kind of mythical powers does a Sun Devil have? We got to consider that. I'm going to say the Wildcat's out. The Trojan, does he have a horse or is he on foot? Does he have a bow and arrow or just his sword? The Bruin, definitely formidable. Another bear up there at Cal. The tree, I imagine that tree's going to get chopped down. Unless we're going to go with a bird and somebody might get pecked or something, I don't know. The duck might lose interest and just fly away and get out of there, which may be good advice under the circumstances. The husky, no chance. The beaver, we'll see how long that beaver can hold his breath. The ute, again, we're back to, is he on horseback? Does he have a bow and arrow? Did he trade for a rifle? I mean, because if that ute's got a rifle, there's some definite problems. You'd have to get one of those Harry Potter activists to read up on how you kill a Sun Devil, because there's a lot of outside stuff there. as far as a beast alone, a buffalo's going to be pretty hard to tangle with. I mean, a buffalo's utterly outstanding. Did I leave any of them out? The cougar will find a way. Clear-minded and crafty, a combination of stay out of harm's way and attack when you get your chances or your openings.
And there's Mike Leach analyzing if the mascots came to real life and if they fought each other in the Pac-12. Of course, at the very end, he says, yeah, he lets you know he thinks the Cougar, the Washington State Cougar, a team that he was the head coach for many years successfully, he believes the Cougar would come out on top. Only Mike Leach. Only Mike Leach. This is a short snippet of Mike Leach analyzing coffee. What does Mike Leach say about coffee?
Got your coffee. Yeah. It is early. How do you take your coffee? What's the best way to take your coffee?
Well, coffee tastes terrible anyway, so don't put anything in it to obstruct the harsh, bitter taste, and just put it down one sip at a time, you know.
So it's just all about the effect, the taste. It's not about the experience at all. It's about the outcome.
No, the experience is terrible.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, Mike Leach does a couple interviews throughout the years about the institution of marriage and how you should get married. This is Mike Leach. This has been posted by Darren Rovell. Let's just get right to it. This is iconic.
Lose their mind. Your fiance's going to lose her mind. Your mother-in-law is going to lose her mind. Your mom is going to lose her mind. Several of your sisters and female relatives are going to lose their mind, and they're going to barrage you with constant questions. What should we wear? And then, which of course my answer was, I don't care. And then, what color should the invitations be? I don't care. What should we have for dessert? I don't care. Should we seat this way or that way? I don't care. But see, I don't care is not satisfactory at all. And you're going to get caught in a catch-22, and I'm certain that you already have. And that catch-22 is, well, I want you to be a part of this too. So what color invitations? All right, the blue ones. Well, I kind of like the tan ones. Okay, the tan ones then. Oh, you're just saying that because you want this over with. You're not even thinking about it, which is of course true. What do you want for dessert? I was thinking of strawberry shortcake. Oh, okay. Yeah, strawberry shortcake would be good. Well, what about the blueberry pie? Well, I like the blueberry pie. We could have the blueberry pie. Well, I thought you said you wanted the strawberry shortcake. And it's just going to go back and forth, and they're going to play keep away from you until after you're married. There's no answer you can give that is going to be satisfactory or correct. And if you successfully please a few of them, the others will still be, oh, well, I just don't feel like he's that interested. Yeah, okay, so you need to work late, go in the back room and read a lot of books, take the groomsmen out so you make sure that they march in just right and they know exactly, these swell outfits that you picked out or whatever, however you're doing it. And in the end, you'll wish you eloped. You need to find excuses that they'll buy to be as far out of harm's way as you possibly can.
Absolutely brilliant. We have one more, Mike Leach. This is my favorite one, where he gets asked on the football field from a reporter, what should I do about my wedding coming up? This is, to me, my favorite one. Take a listen.
Coach, I know you have strong thoughts on weddings. I'm in the middle of planning one right now. Do you have any advice for me?
Who are you marrying?
His name is Trevor.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll have to just set up a meeting and I'll talk to him. Okay, so where's Trevor from?
He's from Florida.
What does Trevor do for a living?
He works in sports as well, covers football.
He does what?
He covers football as well.
Really? Well, I don't know. We'll keep a close eye on it, but whatever you and Trevor decide, I would kind of keep it on the down low, which you failed to do that. Trevor was probably planning to, but you didn't. So go ahead and don't say anything else about it, but as soon as the season's over, or even an off week, go elope. Trust me on that. Go elope. Because basically every female in the family is going to terrorize you guys until it's over. Once it's over, I mean, they'll be upset for a few days, but it'll be over. And then, you know, you cruise along, have a happy marriage, have a happy life.
I'll pass along the message. Thanks, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Trevor, unless he's crazy, is totally on my side. And trust me on this. If Trevor doesn't have the sense to do that, tell him to call me, because, I mean, he needs to do I've told all my kids, I'll give you $10,000 extra if you elope. So far, they haven't done it, but I would, too.
I'll have him call you for sure.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Coach, I know you have...
The one, the only Mike Leach. Again, this is a tribute to Mike Leach, his life. I put out a tweet last night. I want to show it to you. We had a live show last night at Peek Around the Corner called Praying for Mike Leach. Here's a tweet I put out. Mike Leach knows comebacks. 2006 Insight Bowl. The Red Raiders, after falling behind 38-7 with 7 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter, rallied to score 31 unanswered points to send the game to overtime. Gophers scored a field goal in overtime, but the Red Raiders responded with a touchdown to win. This was the greatest comeback in bowl history, led by Mike Leach over my beloved Golden Gophers back in 2006. Mike Leach didn't get his comeback here with us, but he's enjoying his greatest comeback right now. And my message to all of the players that played for him in his life, the coaching staff, all of his friends, especially his wife Sharon, his surviving 4 children, his 3 grandchildren, all of Mike Leach's loved ones. The next time you see Coach Mike Leach, your husband, your father, your grandfather, your coach, the next time you see him, it will be forever. This has been our tribute to the one and only Mike Leach. Until next time, from all of us at Peek Around the Corner to all of you, please, you all take care of each other. Thank you so very much.